Hi, everybody. It's Liz. Hope you're doing well. I today want to talk about money, which is a topic that can be tricky to talk about. And so I've lately been feeling really kind of stuck and like really worried about money and, blah, blah, blah. And starting your own business is really challenging and all the stuff. And then having kids who need ear tubes and whatever, it just adds up. And so I've been trying to brainstorm other ways to generate income, and I've been in this circle, which I know so many of us have been in before, and is a real crisis in our country where it's hard to afford to go back to work once you've left and you've had kids because the cost of childcare and whatever, and then even just being reliable for a job is really challenging. So if a kid gets sick, they're sick. You can't hire a babysitter or ask a friend to come help out in that circumstance. So it comes back to you. And so we've been talking about it, and I was like, well, maybe I just need to work, do something, nights or weekends. And then it was like, I'll never see my husband and the whole thing. And so it's been really tricky. And for a long time in my life, I've always kind of wanted to create something. I never could figure out what it was, but create something and sell it and do it that way because it could be on my schedule. I could be creative. It could be evolving. All the things that my firework thinking brain love could be part of it. So, but like I really never could figure out what it would be or what that looked like. And that also is something that, often you put a lot of effort into and doesn't always, or even often generate a lot of income. So anyways, I've been really trying to brainstorm what this whole thing could look like and what that could look like. So first of all, I updated my website. So that's an exciting update. So please look at it and give me feedback. I really would like to know how what you think of it. And I've updated my prices to make it more reasonable for everyday people to get coaching in their lives so that money, you can manifest and create and, feel really committed because you're paying something for coaching. So it's not being devalued, but it's hopefully a little more manageable for people's budgets. So please check that out. And I updated my wording a little bit as well. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on all of it. So I did that and just kind of like reorganized that in my brain and whatever. And then I've been having these dreams, you guys, of making a craft using a gold circle, and it's kind of like a modern wall hanging, for what a better lack of a better word. I don't have a cute name for it yet, but this morning, even though things are a little tight and buying supplies doesn't seem, it goes in the should category of like that doesn't make sense, blah blah blah. I've been thinking about this. I've been literally having dreams of making these things. It just keeps coming at me in all angles, and how creating something would be great for my schedule and, all the things. So this morning I was like, I'm going to do it. And I gave myself a budget of $5, which is hilarious. Gave myself a budget of $5. I went to Joann Fabrics. I had another task I had to do there. I got that done. And then I just took a deep breath and found the supplies. And I had like a bunch of coupons from Joann's because that's how they roll. And I found the supplies and I found some yarn that I really liked. And I bought one circle thing, which this doesn't make any sense, but I bought one, I bought all the pieces, and I went home and I just let myself create. And it was awesome, and I felt really cool. And it was like kind of this puzzle piece thing where I could like use my knot tying skills, which being an outdoor educator, I really always love knots, which is kind of hilarious, but I like them. I like figuring them out and doing it and having it look really cool. So I did that, and I just let myself be in the moment and like use my intuition and create this thing. And I am all excited about it. So I was sharing photos with some friends, whatever, and I shared it with a friend, and she immediately was like, I want one. And I mentioned that I might start an Etsy shop, and this is kind of a thing I'm doing. And she was like, I totally want one of those. Like, can I buy that one? I was like, yes, you can. And within 5 minutes, she had sent me the money for it. And I sold my first one, and I just feel super excited and, I don't know, empowered. And then also she recommended that I reach out to a friend about a possible kind of like as needed part-time job, which would be super not it would be great, to be kind of on call for something. And so it just felt like it was the universe being like, thumbs up, way to go. Thank you for finally creating this thing, and like stop putting it off, and then we'll just see how it goes. And so, little teaser for you. So stay tuned. My plan is to, keep making these things and put it out there and do custom orders and all sorts of stuff, because I love that stuff. And how cool and how fun. And it could just be something that's easy and fun and that I really enjoy doing, that's going to answer this, this quote unquote, this problem. Even though I truly do believe, and I can feel that money really is, it's just an exchange of energy, and feeling so stuck and like scared and fearful of it has 100% been blocking it, and it's hard to get out of that space. I'm not saying like I figured it out and whatever. Like, I'm still in it, and there's still a lot of fear and all that. It just today I felt like I got a thumbs up from the universe, and I feel really proud and excited, and we'll just see where it goes. And I feel proud that I'm not putting expectations on the outcome, and I haven't done the math of like how many I need to sell every month to make blah blah blah. Like, I'm not doing that with this. I'm gonna try, and I'm just not gonna go there. I'm just gonna keep creating and seeing what happens, and go from there. And so that's my update. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta get crafty. Whatever your thing is, and if there's something that's been in the back of your mind and you're shooting it to death of like, oh, I should do this or I shouldn't do that, or that's whatever, just downplaying what your intuition's telling you, like, stop it. Please stop it, because that's how this stuff works. It's like little whispers sometimes that are nudging you along, or eventually maybe a big shout in the face. But I don't know. Pay attention to your intuition and your insight, and even if it feels super silly and unpractical and it doesn't make any sense and blah, 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 blah. Like, often that's just your brain trying to do its job and be diligent and keep you safe and whatever, but it's not incorporating your heart and your spirit and all these other things that are just as important of a voice, if not more important, because your brain is a neurotic mess and doesn't have all the details. So that's it. So yeah, for real, check out my website and let me know your thoughts. I really would love to know. It's lizrumbaughcoaching.com. And yeah, and share it and whatever. And also, if you have an inkling to do something that you feels right, but you can't quite see how it would play out in all the levels, like, don't overthink it. Just go for it. Get crafty. Make a wall thing. Have someone like it. Like, it could be that straightforward. So, sending you the best, and yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know any other topics that you are interested in hearing about, and more to come. All right, have a great night. Thanks. Bye.